top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Dolphins and the Jets on Monday night.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tonight, we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Dolphins in our ball game here. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their...
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson. Quickly to the air is Wilson. And right away, he lost the football. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough 3rd down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on 2nd down.
Open man here is Conklin, and he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 17 carries, 64 yards.
That's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 36, Tua got a man and he hits him in stride. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Tua now on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua to throw again. And he comes back with one complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
On 2nd and 9, Tua.
And this one complete to Will Fuller.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. And he will have a Dolphins' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. On 2nd down, Cook. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
And this one is right through. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead.
So they are able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
You want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll give it to Hall to start the drive.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Wilson to Wilson there. Zach to Garrett for a Jet 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 39, Wilson. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. They go play action with Wilson. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll run with Hall. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. Now Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Phillips, the former 1st-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Patterson's kick is good.
And that will tie us at 3-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Cook up the gut. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the 1st time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle. From the 31, Wilson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved.
They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Tua going to throw. Connects with Fuller on the crossing pattern. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the half in a 3-3 ball game. Just a pair of field goals to this point. Cook now off the read option. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series for those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. From the gun, it's Tua. Got a man complete. It's Fuller again. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So that challenge, a successful one. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From midfield, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They run the option on 2nd down. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
So the two teams will head to the lock.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Starting the third quarter with Cook.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
On second down, there's the option going left. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Tua sets up to pass it.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Both sides searching for adjustments. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Wilson.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He is going to find Hill here.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua now running right on the option. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And these are the kind of plays that defenders dream about. A chance to get a big running start and go after the quarterback. He was not at all put off by the option. I think he committed to the quarterback right from the outset, and he's able to get in there and put the hit on him.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. On 2nd and 9, Wilson.
On the out route, he completes it to Hall.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Play action. Now Wilson. Catch is made by Hardman. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. From the 31, Wilson being chased out left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Out to his left. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you've got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
And, it's incomplete. That would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
One more time with Hall.
And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Dolphins offense returning to the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. That's caught by Werner, the tight end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. From the 44,
Tua quickly into the hands of Fuller.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. Complete. It's Henry.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give running right. It's Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Cook again. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over.
Ball again on 2nd down. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
He'll fire it deep for Rager.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They start the drive with Cook. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Going to the air, Tagovailoa setting up the screen for Cook. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They fake the handoff, now Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Cook now off the read option.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Tua to throw.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Here's Tua.
Over the middle, complete. That's Cook.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. So the folks on hand here growing a little restless. restless with their kicking game. That's now 2 misses so far.
And in a tight game, fourth quarter, the fans aren't the only ones getting restless, Brandon. There were a few looks of disbelief on that sideline as well.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hall ought to give up the middle.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Hall again on second down. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout.
Here's Hall again.
As they get it with under. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Patterson now for the extra point.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So Tua and the Dolphins
trailing 17-10. A little over 50 seconds remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down.
Tagovailoa connecting with Hill.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Tua. That's complete. It's Cook. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now Tua.
It's complete to Fuller.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at